Guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. If you are new, my name is Lizzie. So today I bring the gist for you, so let's dive into it together. So this white lady was asking if black women feel support for black men. So here was the stitch, and there was like not happy with her because of she is white and she's asking black that kind question. So I have to add all the stitch together and bring it here for you guys to see. Keep watching.
This is a question for black women. Do you guys not feel supported by black men? Do you feel like black men don't support you? And if so, why?
Now, I'm not a black woman, obviously. I don't think it's my place to say anything, even though I'm sure black women are tired of this shit and have zero energy or desire to engage with this situation. I'm just here to show you the comment section. Someone asked, "Are you black?" The creator responded with, "By heart or by skin color?" Ollie, I found your sister!
You know what? I don't even feel bad that she even asked the question, right? I know people are going in on her. People are going in on her, the whatever going on with her hair. And then she's in black people's business. Stay the fuck out of black people's business. Getting back to the video. Here's why I'm not even mad, because y'all have given too many white people passes to speak on our issues, to be there, to invite it to the cookout, all this other type of hoopla. Now they right in the center of your business. This is exactly why I be saying you don't need to be talking about your trauma and how much you can't trust the black man or the black woman, the manosphere people and the feminists out here, the femme fatales. Like y'all make yourself look stupid, and then you get this. You get this. This is exactly what you get. It's your fault. I'm blaming you.
Before you could even have the nerve to ask that question, I would wonder why we don't have support of women like you. And once you realize how silly you look, then we can have a true conversation. But until then, immediately no.
This is a question for white women who wear box braids and Senegalese twists. Why y'all always in our business? Do you not feel supported by black men? Do you not feel supported by white men? Because what does that have to do with you, whether or not black women feel supported by black men or not? Absolutely zero. Nothing. Or, if you want to flip the question, are you doing everything you can to support black women? As a person who appropriates black culture, are you doing everything you can to support the women who created that culture for you? Or do you just want to ask hypothetical questions to pit black people against each other for your own entertainment?
The question is, why are you sitting here playing pick me? Because as a black man of multiple minority groups, why would I not be supportive of a black woman? Besides, just because you see one black man in the black community that does not support black women does not mean that all black men don't support black women. That's the other thing. Black men and black women are entitled to marry whoever they want to, despite what minority group they are from. You think just because a man's supposed to order a woman around? No. Marriage is just a contract made by two people that people are supposed to obey by. They're supposed to do everything together. They're supposed to come to agreements. And if they don't come to agreements and they don't really feel that way for each other, then they can bounce their asses up out of each other and live their own separate lives. And I know you're not talking while you're sitting over there appropriating black culture by wearing passion twists. Miss Woman, if you just want to date a black man, just say that. Don't come on this app and play pick me.
I'm not going to talk about black men in general. I'm going to talk about African men, African black men, because I'm an African woman. So I have experience with black African men. So it's not all of them, but the majority, they have inherited the way of treating women from their parents, from their elders. So historically, women in Africa are properties. That's why there is what they call dowry, where the family of the man pay money to get the wife. So when he gets you, it's not to support you. You are there to support him because he literally bought you. So you are there to cook. You are there to be submissive. You don't have dreams. He is your dream. In the majority of the cases, I'm not saying every man. No, in the majority of the cases, they don't support black women. But when they get to you, they will pretend. They will pretend that they can be that man. That's why a lot of you get into that trap. So, date who you want, but be careful. Because there's a reason we are like that, you see. There's a reason why they're saying that we are angry. We are angry black women. Because they destroy us. They destroyed us. In Africa, a man can marry several women. In Africa, a man can cheat. So be careful who you date and make sure that he's not taking the curse of his elders with him when he come to you.
At this point, I'm sincerely convinced that white people have a formula of getting themselves crucified by the internet over some racial bullshit. Because what does it matter to you? It's given very much, I date black men and they call me queen energy. First of all, them twisting your head look foolish. You look foolish. Everything about you is foolish. That like to comment ratio should have told you something. You got 6K likes and 21,000 comments. If you don't mind your pale business and going about your life, because black men, we don't care what they got going on because black women are fine. We're doing just fine. Thank you.
I know a black man will go as far as leaving his wife home and going to a foreign country and marrying whatever he can over there, and then use that whatever he can's money and resources to support. Did I just say support? Yeah, to support his wife back home. So if you have the feeling that black women are complaining that black men are not supporting them, or the black men that came to you say that black women, or say that they don't support black women for whatever reasons, hear it from me. It's probably so you will then believe them when they say they don't like black women.
Listen here, gaslighting Gertrude. I can tell by your braids you know why you're asking this question, and it wasn't because you want to know if black women are supported by black men. You're intelligent enough. You've been on these apps enough. You know what we feel. That's not why you made this video. Let me go ahead and give you the answer you weren't looking for, but that you need. The black men you're playing pick me to don't give a fuck about you. They think of you as an object, a means to a fucking end. And the fact that you are trying to weaponize black men and the fact that you suck black dick against black women isn't going to win you points. It's just going to make you more objectifiable by these same men you're trying to play pick me to. Black women have bigger things we're attending to.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Huh? Like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Questions for white women. Why do you ask questions like this? What are you going to do with the information that you receive? Do you feel like having a black partner or spouse, wearing black hairstyles and participating in black culture, having black children, living in a black neighborhood, having a black mail carrier or black family members, wearing black yoga pants, like your proximity to blackness gives you clearance to ask these types of questions? Like, what's your goal? What's the end game? What are we doing?
First of all, take out those braids. And I don't want to hear you saying, it's just hair. No, it's not. Because have you been threatened to be fired from your job because of your hair? Have you been threatened to be kicked out of school because of your hair? No, it happens to black people all the time whenever they wear their hair in braids and locks. So again, get those out of your hair. I believe in supporting and empowering black women, making sure that we have their backs. But this right here is not your place. It's not any white person's place. We need to be worried about white men and the horrible, unrealistic, and dangerous standards they set for everybody. That's our place. And other than that, you show support. And again, stay out of this.
Let's skip the fact that she doesn't know how to mind her business. I want to talk about her hair. Many times people get offended when black people ask for other cultures not to wear their hairstyles or their jewelry or specific accessories. Sometimes it's just because it looks awful. Look at this. Her braids are slipping out. Her whole scalp is fighting to hold on to them. Meanwhile, she probably got them done 2 days ago. It's not pretty. It's a disgrace to our actual hairstyle. This is not appreciation. This is embarrassing. There's many other reasons for that, but my page is not here for this. Please understand that certain hairstyles are not made for certain hair types. That's it.
Ma'am, you have found yourself balls deep in black women's business. And I will be the first black man to tell you that is not where you belong. I don't know if you're having an identity crisis or you're suffering from body dysmorphia, but you need to listen to the voices of black women. This is a space where you do not belong. You need to exit stage.
The same stretch of time both a black man and a white man ruined my day yesterday. I was having a good time. I was dancing at the bar, and then a white man come up to me and he started dancing along with me. He dancing separate, he ain't touching me, but then he grabbed my arm and he started like forcing me to dance with him. And I'm trying to be nice and I'm trying to get away from him, and I'm like, ha 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 ha, yeah, all right, yeah, but that's not working. And this black man is watching this go down, can visibly see I'm uncomfortable, and it's like, that's how you two-step? And that's all he said. I finally get away from this white man, and the black man don't even check up on me, don't ask me if I'm good or nothing. He just look at me judgmentally, like I'm the problem. So quite frankly, in my mind, especially today, black women don't feel supported by nobody. And I don't know why everybody...
Do you support black women? You know, because some Romanian knots in your head says otherwise.
The girls to mind the business that pays you. Focus on your own business. Because do you support black women with that hair? See, we're twinning. Twist gang, rise up.
I'm not addressing the asinine question that she should have never asked black women in the first fucking place, okay? Furthermore, at which time that I first laid eyes upon this fucking video, I pontificated upon the wonderful whimsical thought that she could have been mixed. But then in her linguistic ignorance, she said you guys, which let me know automatically, she's Caucasian. And that further perpetuated the irritation that lives in the deepest, darkest, curviest crevice of my most inner iridescent ass as to why you are sitting here in this appropriated ass hairstyle. Ma'am, you have a video that says you are going to study and become an expert on racism. Can I educate you and tell you that you can never become an expert on an experience that your culture created in the first place to oppress the very people that you say that you want to be an expert on? And furthering that conversation, instead of asking black women if they feel safe with black men, how about you ask black people, do they feel safe around?
Do you even support black women? You. Let's talk about your business before we're talking about ours. Ours, not you.
This is a question for you. Why is that your focus? If you're about not wanting to live in a world where there's all this racist nonsense and all of this labeling of people because of the color of their skin, because I've looked at some of your videos, and you're all about supporting the black community, why is this your focus? Why is your focus not on addressing the white supremacist and why they behave and why they say and do the things that they do? Why is your focus at going towards black men and women with these questions, as if this doesn't happen in every culture, in every race? There are good men and bad men in every race. There are good women and bad women in every race. Yet, this country likes to focus primarily on the flaws of the black race, as if it's not the flaws of our own race. Let me tell you something, honey. You want to really help, you're really genuine, as you say you are, in wanting to make this world a better place, you need to change your direction. Because you know what? Black men and women are tired of the focus being on them in such a negative light. Go towards the ones that created that negativity, that thrive off of it. Don't be one of them.
Thank you for watching to the end. If you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to leave your comment down below and stay blessed.